As you say, you're the skipper. You got the veto powers.
No, there's no veto here. You had questions to ask him. You know, I've had a number of questions past week or so. We've addressed the situation with the back end of our bullpen, and we're going to have Joel Hanrahan close the games. Mm-hmm. Evan will be in front of him. We talked to the players yesterday. And, we wanted to set this thing up. A lot of internal discussion. I don't think there was a bad choice, but based on some experience that Joel has had in the past, just for the makeup of our ball club, the continuity of kind of the way things, the success was shown last year towards the end, with them piggybacking each other, that's the way we're going to start the season. With Joel as our closer, and with Evan in front.
How did Evan take that news?
Very professional and disappointed. I mean, there's not a doubt in my mind that Evan Meek's going to close a lot of big league ball games. The opportunity to present itself this year, I'm sure, because Joel's not going to be available every day. We got ourselves a good position where we can win some games in a row. You know, I've got a policy in the bullpen that guys aren't going to throw more than 3 days in a row anyway. Yeah. So we get the point where Joel's thrown for 3 days in a row. He won't be available the next day to close, and then we'll reshuffle and redesign, and Evan will be the guy get the opportunity from there. So they both have great makeup, and they both have a desire to do the best thing for the team. And individually, they're very complementary of one another, and it was never about one against the other. They're going to do what's best for the ball club. So as far as the emotions, they're real. I want them to be real. I want every one of our players to want to play every day. I want every one of our pitchers to have significant roles. But in making the decision, we're going to need to line things up. The sooner the better. A spring training competition doesn't make a lot of sense for me because it's not anywhere close to the quality of what they're going to be attempting to do during the season based on who they're going to be facing, how you're going to set it up. So as we move forward, that's the way we're going to address it.
Will Evan be your primary right-handed setup guy?
Well, definitely. I think there might be a situation based on like maybe some tendencies, but if Joel can come into play, I mean, if Beimel, Joel can come into play in that, but Evan's going to be the go-to guy. I mean, he's proven himself. He's got the credentials.
It's a situation where maybe Joel has gotten work on a couple of 3 nights in a row. You don't want to work him the next day, perhaps. You think twice maybe about warming up Evan in that kind of a situation, or am I getting too looking far down?
I think that's a little bit forward thinking. We're going to, every game we're in a position to win a game. Our focus is going to be to win that game, and we do think that by the start of the season we're going to have more than 2 guys able to pitch at the back end. Mm-hmm. Joel's going to anchor down the ninth. Now we'll build forward from there, the 8th and the 7th, and if we need to, the 6th. But we're going to have different options. But primarily, that's the way we're going to set it up. They've both shown the ability to be very effective in those roles, and I do believe that Evan will get his opportunities throughout the course of the season. We play the kind of ball we're capable of playing, and we'll see where that takes us.
Who else has the potential to close games if needed?
Well, right now, I think we've got the 2 guys we need to have. I'm going to see more. I haven't seen many of these guys throw a ball live yet, other than the pitchers that I saw pitch last year in Texas in a 3-game stint. So I want these guys to have a clean chalkboard, go out here, pitch. It's not all about the results in spring training, but it's about the quality of the stuff. I think we've got enough educated eyes around here to be able to get a better read on that than just the numbers as they play out. Following the mitt, low strikes, ability to spin a ball behind in the count, put away pitch, those kind of things. So we'll figure that out as we go forward.
With Beimel, I mean, technically Camp is a non-roster guy, but it looks pretty. You'd have to think it looks pretty good. I mean, like his experience and the fact he's a lefty.
We really didn't go get him to try him out.
Yeah.
We wanted to have a left-handed option that can bridge innings for us, towards the back end of the game in significant innings, meaningful innings. Joe's done that. I do believe he's going to be much more than a left-on-left guy. I've seen him get out right-handed hitters. He's got an arsenal and weaponry to do that, so he's going to play a significant role as well.
Jose Veras has done work with a World Series caliber team.
Most definitely. He was a good get for us. Neil was very aggressive in his opportunity to go get Veras. And he's got a big arm. We've got a number of guys with big arms. We're going to see how it plays out. But I do think we're going to have options. And I do think we're going to have guys that are going to come in and be able to, hold the direction of the game. Once we get on top, we stay on top.